the young people today, especially those Asians, they are not brand loyal. Just because I serve with OM, it does not mean that my children will automatically serve with OM. If OM cannot give them what they want, they will look for another organization that will best represent their interests and their values. And so the millennials from Asia, they tend to shop around. They tend to look until they find something that is suitable, and then they will come in. This is very common even in job search in Singapore. We have many young people in Singapore that will come in and work for 2-3 months just to get a feel of what it's like, and then they keep moving. And it's very common for them to do 2-3 jobs in a year before they settle down on the job they want as a career. And then another thing about the young people is they cannot think long term. Anything more than 6 months is like, oh, it's a lifetime. So when I ask these young people to say, could you give 2 years to missions? It is like, what? 2 years? I cannot think beyond 6 months. And that kind of thinking is disrupting our mission model, where we expect people to come for a committed period of time. And the young people today are not able to commit themselves, or are not ready to commit themselves for such a long time. Another challenge is they want us to trust them. And we sometimes treat the young people like they are little children. And they say, we are 20s, we are in our late teens, early 20s. We want you to treat us like an adult. We want you to trust us, give us assignment. We're willing to make mistakes. We want to, take the risk. And many mission organizations tend to be protective of the young people, saying that they have to go through a lot of training, and we sort of put a wall surrounding them. And many, I think, of these young people feel a bit restricted in the traditional missionary setting. I remember a conversation I had with an American young lady. She went to Africa with a group of friends on a mission field, and she saw the need in Kenya. And she came back and talked to the people about it, and they gave her all the requirements. And you know what she did? She and her friends went back and started a mission organizations of their own and called Hope for Africa. And it's now a bustling, vibrant work. So they if you cannot give them what they want, they will start on their own. And another thing about the Asians, especially the millennials from Asia, is that if they want to join us and they want to come in with us, they're not looking for positions, they're not looking for salaried, high pay or anything of that sort. They want impact. And they say, if you cannot give me an opportunity to make an impact, I'll go somewhere else. So these are unique challenges that we have, but the opportunities along with that challenges are great. They are risk takers, I think. They are radical. These young people are saying, listen, we want challenges. We are not afraid to work. We are not afraid to go through difficulties, but we want the opportunity to make a difference. And we, as an organization, are creating sustainability program in many of our fields where we work. And we find that the young people today are more responsive to that. They want to do something, they want to try something to generate income, to generate independence, and less reliant on outside source for support. Yeah, so they are open, and I think for us mission organizations, we need to rethink and go back to the drawing board again to see how we can create space for these young people to be a part of what God is doing. And if it means disrupting our structure, if it means disrupting our culture, if it means disrupting our thinking, we must be prepared for that to be interrupted in order to welcome this generation. They are our future. They're going to represent us. They're going to take over from us. And if we don't create a space for them to express themselves in God's work today, we're going to lose them.